Page 246. This is number 1 at the top of the page. This page and the next page, more reading exercises. Give you more experience at reading music, reading the notes and all. I would encourage you to just kind of see if you can sight read it. Or maybe sight read it one hand at a time. I've done that a lot too. They give you some words up there of things to do and clap and all that fun. You have fun with that. I'm just going to go through the process I used to learn a piece of music. That usually gets me where I'm going. I look it over, it's 2 lines long, treble bass clef, 1 flat in the key signature, so we're either in the key of F major or D minor. Now if you look at the last measure, it's here. It's an F major chord. I'm guessing we're in F major, but do the scales and arpeggios for both. F major and D minor. 2 octaves up and down is fine. Don't spend a lot of time on them. Just, it's not how much time you're spending a day, it's a little bit each day. I found helps more. And 4/4 time signature, take it one hand at a time. The right hand is here, and all this is an F major scale. So just play the F major scale. 1 and 2. There. Now the last measure in the first line is here. And then for measure 5, they want you up here again. Well, I don't want to go from 5th finger to 4th. So I'm going to take advantage of those 2 C's and measure 4 to change hand positions there. So I'm ready for measure 5. So if I want 4 here, I need thumb on the half note C. So in measure 4, it's here, 1, 5, thumb. There. Now I'm ready for measure 5. That's the only suggestion I make on the fingering. You don't have to have a thumb on the half note C. You could use one of the other fingers. But make sure it's a finger that allows you to reach up and get that F with the little finger without having to jump around, is all. I just want to connect everything. I want a fingering that works connected. Left hand, we got primary chords. The 1 chord, 5, 7. The last 2 measures, you have a 2 chord. Then 5, 7. Not using the 4 chord. We got a 2 chord though. And for the 2 chord, yeah, I use the fingering they do in the book. It's 2. So I'm not. Okay. Then I'll put the hands together. Well, the left hand's just half notes, basically. So that's about all we're doing. Okay. Once I have that, I go back through it carefully and get rid of the hesitations. And it would be really helpful if you could get to where you could play this without looking at the keyboard. Even in measure 4, when you go, when you can feel that and not have to look. Then I add the articulation, and here we just have the phrasing. The 2 major phrases, we're going to lift up between them. Lift up. You have to lift up in the left hand, so now I'm just lifting up in both. Lift up. So lift up in the right hand for the phrases. You can just lift up with the left hand there because you have to lift up in the left hand. But don't lift up in the left hand just because you lift up in the right. Like in the first measure. I lift it up here because I got to change, but I'm connecting this. Don't go. No, don't lift up in one hand just because you lift up in the other. Now once I have the articulation under control, then I do the dynamics. F and MF. So it's like a statement and reply. The statement is loud, the reply is sort of loud. That's the melody. Softer. Loud. Yeah. The left hand's in the background, someplace, just in the background. Speed, moderato, is slow would be this. 1 and 2. Fast would be that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a moderate feel. You're walking someplace, you know where you're going, you're headed there, but you're not in a hurry to get there. You're just walking there. So that's my moderato for now. couple cups of coffee, that would change, I'm sure. Don't copy me, please. Remember the natural accents. The left hand's playing on them. So it's here. 1, 2, 3. You can feel them. The left hand will help you on that. They want you to transpose this to G major. We're in F major. They want to go to G major. It's one key up. G major has one sharp, F sharp. So all the Fs were sharpened. And here, just the chords. The 2 chord. Okay, and here is the scale. Here, and then go up again. Now, in G major, we're starting a little finger, not fourth finger, because we're using the fingering for the scale. So on measure 4, when you're here, you don't have to use thumb, because we did that for fourth finger. You can use second finger if you'd like. Because all we want is little finger on the G to get ready for measure 5. There, so it's there. Like so. So the fingering changed a little bit to accommodate a different key, because the fingering in the right hand for F major scale is different than for a G major scale. Otherwise, the fingering is the same, but again, you only went up one note. You can read the music here and just take that up one note. So that first note, instead of an F, take it up to the G right above it, and just do them all that way. Different ways of doing it. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. And I'm not going to do the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. I'll do the phrasing. I'll give us 4 counts. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. Because there's 8th notes all over the place, I'm going to put the metronome on 8th note. So I'm going to give us 4 quarter note counts to come in. Let's try it. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. And 4 and. And 4 and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and off.